Well,
Okay.
let's hope for the best.
So far, it's not great.
No.
This is the
And it's probably going to die.
yeah. This is the second week. Second week in a row with internet issues. Our upload speed has just been not there.
No. It says we're dropping about half of it.
Yeah. So I can't imagine what this looks like right now.
I hasn't
If
even
anybody's-
switched on my phone yet.
It hasn't switched. It might not even.
Oh.
Oh God!
Oh, wow. What garbage.
How terrible is it?
It looks pretty terrible.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Wow. Hmm. Wow.
Is it just frozen?
No.
No, just real choppy.
I think the audio's working okay. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, it says we're dropping like 4 minutes ago, 51%, 2 minutes ago, 49%, a few seconds ago, 51%.
Hmm.
It's not a great
Not a great.
2 weeks.
I can't imagine what's going to happen when Skype turns on.
It's just going to blow up.
It's not good.
No. I'm assuming it's going to blow up because that's,
It's about all we can.
yeah.
About all we can hope for.
What happened? Well, it blew up, so we couldn't finish. Not our fault.
Do your neighbors have any open Wi-Fi around here that's working? Well, I guess it's probably all Comcast still.
Well, that's the thing with their routers is they have those. They have the open Wi-Fi
Yeah.
on the routers, so anybody can connect to them. Like if you have, like mine's an Xfinity Mobile,
Yeah.
so anytime I'm in somebody's house or near their house, and they have Xfinity, my phone is just going to connect to that open network that they just put off.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always terrible. It's
Yeah.
never good.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what to do.
I don't know. If you're watching, if anybody's watching, Please tell us how it looks. I'm assuming it's horrible.
It's horrid.
It's horrid.
I can see it on my phone. Oh, shit. Well,
Yeah, because I'm assuming once we connect to Skype, it's really just gonna. It'll be like the old days where it would just freeze.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
The audio will still be there, but now we got another alert.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Another 51%.
I wish it would drop to like 40%. Like that I could probably tolerate.
Like 15%.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. But this is like we've dropped over 7,000 frames.
Mm.
Right now it's at 49%.
It's not great, but like it could be worse.
It's not great, but like could be worse.
Could it though, Brooke? Could it?
Could it? I mean, anything could always be worse.
I guess. Audio is good. Well, that's
Audio
a plus.
is good though. Well,
Wonder if when we call her, we should shut our camera off and only stream hers. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it's going to be bad either way,
Yeah,
no matter what.
but maybe we could salvage it a little bit.
I don't know.
Can you drop our resolution or whatever a little bit?
I'd have to restructure everything. We'd have to end the stream. Trying to keep the optimism alive, okay?
You can't change the frame rate while it's running.
I think I could change the frame rate, but
I mean, it's worth a shot.
it'll look even more terrible.
Yeah, but if it's smoother but not quite as clear, it might be okay.
Wait, can I change the frame rate?
The frames per second could go down a little bit.
Output. It's only at 36.
Oh, it's locked.
Yeah, it won't let me change it. So it's not very high to begin with. That's usually the sweet spot.
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
She said it looked good on her end. I don't know. I mean, we can try it. I'm just hoping Skype doesn't bomb it.
right. That's what I'm afraid of.
We're holding. It's going down 47.2.
Right. 47.2.
Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe it'll level out here.
You know, we've literally disconnected every other device in the house.
Yeah. I'm about to go shut the power off to the neighbor's house just for shits and giggles.
Go to every door. Yeah, we're gonna.
Could you unplug your internet?
Yeah, please do it. What? Do it.
We could go out to the connections outside and unhook everybody else's.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need that.
They'll get a service tech out here.
Yeah, it would. They'd be like, nope, that's only 4 units. Has to be 5. All right, let's just we'll give it a whirl, see what happens.
You just want to try and get her on now while it's on?
I mean, we can try. It's going down though. It's going down.
I know. I'm just I think the interview is the important part. Maybe
Yeah,
we
that's
should,
true.
We should
That's true.
get that going while it's working.
Hold on, let me open Skype and see what happens.
Just saying its name makes the whole computer. Oh.
Oh.
No, don't
No.
update. You have to, though.
Oh, I have to?
Yeah.
Oh, God, now it's going to make that stupid noise again.
Yes. Update. I fucking hate Skype.
You know,
Why do they have so many updates, but it never gets better?
Right. You know, we were just talking about how it's probably not going to work. Now it's really not going to work.
No, it's going to bomb. Oh, Skype. Skype cannot be used for emergency calls. I would never use Skype in an emergency.
Send 911. I can't. You're breaking up. Where are you?
Press the video button.
Yeah. Unmute yourself. Press the video button. I can't hear you. Stop screaming. Screaming's not going to help.
It might. I can't wait until you're my neighbor.
I know. That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be great. And hopefully not on this crappy Comcast anymore.
Right. Remember how we were, I've worked at Metronet,
Yeah.
and some things are not great.
No, but I've never had problems with my connections, my speed.
Yeah,
It's always worked good for me.
that's good. Have you ever had any outages?
No, I don't think so.
That's surprising.
We thought we did the other day. We just didn't pay the bill.
Oh,
Had to pay it.
oh,
It's like the internet's not working. I have a lot of things hooked up in the garage.
yeah.
I have like all kinds of different switches and a router and a firewall.
What was it like a day late? And they're like,
I don't know, and I don't know when it was due. Definitely before we got shut off.
They never, they never tell you when it's due. They just want you to pay whenever.
She's like, the internet's not working. I'm looking at everything. I'm like, I don't think it's my stuff. I think it's out. Yep.
You're testing the speed and it just says 0, and you're like, what? Why does this say 0?
The kids are freaking out. They can't play Fortnite. I mean,
It turns into like a war zone.
the shit really hit the fan. People are freaking out.
Dude, if kids can't play Fortnite, what are they going to do?
I don't know.
I guess they'll have to go out and play.
Good luck.
Go out get frostbite like the rest of us used to do. Come on. Just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, man.
What do kids do nowadays besides play Fortnite? No, I mean besides that.
Fight with each other?
About Fortnite?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Every conversation is Fortnite.
Ask if they can play Fortnite.
Yeah. Have we played Fortnite yet? No.
No.
Go out and ride your bike or something. Okay. It's like Fortnite themed. Damn it. Can't win.
Oh, wow.
We're under 50.
Shh.
I shouldn't have said anything. Oh,
Whoops.
what was that?
My computer. I forgot to turn that down.
There's so many computers in the room right now. Where are the noises coming from?
Turn that off. Well, shoot.
12,000 frames.
12,000 of them.
It probably looks like an early 90s music video on MTV because they were always like poor quality and
I hope so. It sounds like it too.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what I mean by that, but I hope it does.
I don't know what I mean by that, but I hope it does.
Yeah. Yeah. It's garbage.
Goodness. Is it?
It's garbage
Is it
time.
really bad?
I mean, it's pretty jumpy. I don't know how the audio's doing, but I think the audio's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because for some reason we're at like 25% CPU.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, but usually it's like 15.
Oh.
So I don't know. Maybe it's working harder because all the
bullshit.
yeah, all the BS, all
Could
the
be.
Barry Manilow BS.
I don't know.
I don't know. I say we just
Try our best.
yeah.
This is what sucks about having a show that completely relies on the internet.
Yeah, that's always the fear.
Yeah.
How well is the internet going to work today? Poorly. Can't wait.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Yep. I just can't wait until I can walk across the street and we can do this.
Right. Yeah, like
So here's something that could be worse. Brooke was right. 911 outage for cell phone callers at multiple dispatch centers in Lafayette.
no way.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, 911's down. So hey, it could be worse. Brent, sorry.
It's not your fault, Brent.
I mean, it kind of is. We told you last week.
Yeah, but last week there was an outage.
When do you want to call again so you can fix this?
I think he just came off call.
Well, dang it.
So, not for a while. Is Blake next?
I just wish it was the other way around. Like, I don't care about the download speed so much. It's just
Right.
our upload.
At least the audio was good. Yeah.
Like,
That's
why does
good.
it have to be our upload speed?
Right. Why can't it be the download?
Yeah. If our download speed cut in half, we'd still be fine.
Yeah, there's like 350 of it to play with.
Right.
Just take half of it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to continue with the choppy
Okay.
and see what happens.
I say if it gets worse when we call her, we shut our
Right.
camera off and just have her camera on.
Okay,
That's my vote.
that's your vote. See what happens.
Try to save face a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, our faces aren't the important ones. So
No.
I've been on vacation this week.
Fine.
It's like that Die Hard movie. I'm
Whatever.
on vacation.
Whatever.
What was that? Which Die Hard was that?
It was like one of the newer
Yeah,
ones.
he's like, I'm on vacation, but he's like shooting everyone all the time.
Good old Die Hard.
Yeah, when's the next one coming out?
I need to get those. I don't have them.
I got them all. If you want to borrow them.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, all on Blu-ray. Blu-ray, what's that?
Blu-ray.
They're not digital?
Does my computer read Blu-rays?
I don't know.
I was just gonna rip them. I don't have a disc drive.
Oh, well,
So
see?
no, it does not read Blu-rays.
Do you have a Blu-ray player?
Yeah, but the dog just chewed up the remote to it the other day.
Oh, that's right.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. You have to go up there and press the button.
I mean, I have the Xbox and the PlayStation.
Yeah, those have Blu-rays on them.
Yeah.
You can play 3D on those now, I think.
On which one?
I know you can on the Xbox One.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
because I do it on mine.
Huh. I didn't know that did 3D.
Yeah.
Even like the ones when it first came out? That's what you got? You got the same one I got.
Yeah, I have like one of the original Xbox
Yeah,
ones.
me too. Huh. I think the PlayStation does Blu-ray too, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Or 3D. I think it does 3D movies.
3D movies?
We don't have a 3D TV, so it doesn't really matter.
3DD?
We actually have a TV with green lines going down the side of it now.
That's pretty cool.
So that's a cool feature that it has now.
That's custom, right?
Yeah, and they multiply.
They multiply?
It started with 1, then it was 2, now we got 3. I don't want to buy a new TV.
Did somebody throw something at it?
I don't know. Not that I know of, but I
It's
mean,
Fortnite's fault.
you don't know what's going on in that house.
That's true, I don't.
I don't. I don't know what's going on in that
But I
house.
will when we get our paper cup phones.
Yes.
Stringing across.
We're
Hey,
at least going to have walkie-talkies.
Yeah, HOA comes in. What's this? Don't worry about that.
We're going to at least have walkie-talkies.
Yeah, that's none of your business.
Oh.
Okay.
So.
We can do some like on this day in music.
Let's try it.
Let's do it. This is where we need to get like segment music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, on this day in 1968, John and Cynthia Lennon, along with George and Patty Harrison, flew to India to study meditation with, oh God,
That's what you get.
Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. Probably pretty close.
No.
Paul and Ringo joined them a few days later, but Ringo Starr would become bored and leave on March 1st, comparing the experience to like a Butlin's holiday camp.
I don't know what that means.
Me either. Probably something British. Much of the Beatles, the White Album, was written during their stay. See, this is why nobody liked Ringo.
Ringo didn't have any input
Yeah.
anyway. He's like, it was boring.
Yeah, this is boring. I'm going to go home and make a song.
February 15th, 1968, American blues musician Little Walter, Marion Walter Jacobs, died in his sleep at age 37 from injuries occurred in a fight while taking a break from a performance at a nightclub in Chicago. Joining Muddy Waters Band in 1948, he was the first harmonica player to amplify his harp on 1951's She Moves Me, giving it distorted echoing sound. Fancy.
Yeah. Ringo, you having fun? No. This is terrible. I'm going home. All right. We'll see you later. We'll write this album without you.
Like every other one. Oh, shit.
So this week in the local spotlight, well, next week. I always do it this week, so you have, a week of time to prepare. I don't know. Because if we told you the show's tonight, you'd be like, oh,
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, thanks for telling me 10 minutes before it started.
Yeah.
So next Friday, February 22nd, Evan Grubbs will be performing at Digby's Pub and Patio. Show starts at 9 p.m.
Nice. Friday, February 22nd, People's Live hosts a rock and roll pizza party. Nice. At the Knickerbocker Saloon with the Prannies.
Uh-huh.
The Catatonics pizza will be provided by Puccini's Smiling Teeth Pizza and Pasta West Lafayette. Following doors at 8 p.m. Meat and veggie options available. 21 plus $8 cover.
Puccini's Smiling Teeth Pizza and Pasta.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard that.
It's right over there by the theater.
I've heard of Puccini's, but not the full.
Yeah, I've heard of... Did they change their name?
Is that their full name, I guess?
Yeah. Is that... Were we only just calling that place by its first name?
How rude.
All right. Man, we suck.
That's a weird name, though.
Yeah.
Puccini's Smiling Teeth and Pizza and Pasta. That's a
But,
lot. That's a mouthful.
That's the West Lafayette one. Maybe the other... Is that the only one?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure that's the only one.
Never been there. Not going to lie.
So... Saturday, February 23rd, the Mound Builders will be celebrating their 10-year anniversary with support from Apostle of Solitude, Cocaine Wolves, and Lucifist at the North End Pub hosted by the Doom Room. Doors open at 8 p.m. Show starts at 9 p.m. $8 cover, 21 and older.
Word.
Dude, could you imagine running into wolves that are like all doped up on cocaine? Because they're crazy enough, you know?
Yeah. I could imagine it.
And they're just over there like... Cocaine.
Just better hope they have a heart attack before they get to you.
Fuck, where's Liam Neeson? I need help.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that's his name, right?
Yeah, but why?
Yeah, because the gray.
Oh. Yeah, that was him.
Also, what do you mean, why?
I was thinking that was Leo. He was in the bear one. He was in the bear one.
Yeah. He was the Bears.
Leo.
Didn't say like 10 words in that movie and won an Oscar.
Finally.
Yeah. Dude, he should have won an Oscar for Wolf of Wall Street.
Should have won an Oscar for damn Titanic.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Or The Great Gatsby. That was really good. All of his movies.
I didn't see that one.
All of his movies are good.
Yeah, I mean, it's Leo.
Yeah. Except for Inception, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was good.
But not, I don't know,
But
about
like,
Oscar good.
But like, whoa, pump the brakes, okay?
Yeah.
That's too much. Shutter Island was okay.
Wolf of Wall Street is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah. Like, I seriously think he should have won an Oscar for that.
Shutter Island. He was in Shutter Island?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that in a long time.
Yeah, that's one of those movies that, like, at the end, you're like, fuck, should have saw that coming. Dude was crazy the whole time.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was going to say, wasn't he like a patient?
Yeah.
But was he?
Oh.
That's the thing.
Or maybe...
Was he a
Or
patient?
maybe it was a dream from Inception.
Oh, good Lord. Wow.
Wow.
You know what the difference is tonight?
What's that?
I've been drinking all night.
You've been drinking all night? Got a head start. Well, yeah, you had a little time after work.
Yep.
I saw that you were streaming earlier.
Yeah.
Was that a Bud Light Lime?
Yes,
that
it
you had?
was. I do love me a good Bud Light Lime.
Have you had the Bud Light Orange?
Yeah, not
I
as
just
good.
don't know why they would do that.
It's not as good.
That's like drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth, right?
Yeah. It's not. I mean, I didn't hate it.
But I didn't like it.
I don't like it. The Ultra makes a lime version.
The what?
Ultra. Michelob Ultra.
Oh.
They make a lime version. Not as good.
Have you seen that video where the guy's like, hey, man, do you have any beer in your fridge? And he's like, yeah. And he pulls out like a Michelob Ultra. It's like one of the gold ones.
Not as good.
And he's like, what do you want me to do with that?
Those are worse. They're the gold, the Ultra Ultras.
The Ultra. It's
they're Michelob Ultra like light. It's even more watered down beer than what it is now.
It's watered down water. Mm-hmm. It's watered down well water.
I like Michelob Ultra. It's a good light beer.
It's a good light beer.
It's a superior light beer, some would say.
It's up there. It's on the can.
It's it's not too heavy. What do you want to?
It's not too heavy.
Yeah.
All right, we ready to do this?
Yeah. Oh, let's hope it works.
Let's hope it works.
Yeah.
It better work.
As long as the audio works,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
won't be too mad.
I mean, we can't like, please rant about concert tickets. Oh yeah, I will be ranting about that
Again?
after this. Well, we didn't get to last week.
Oh, that's right. You
Yeah.
told me.
I got a whole fistful of dollars for them.
Okay. I think they already got your fistful
Yeah, they
of dollars.
did. They did, but I'll give it to them again for those concert tickets.
Bastards. What concert was it?
It was Billie Eilish and Hozier,
Oh,
but we'll get into that.
sounds lame.
All right, let's try this. Oh
try
God, I wish I could turn that off.
The Ring or the video?
The Ring.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi. How
how's
are
it
you
going?
guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Well,
Are we live right now?
we sure are.
we are live.
Yay! Awesome. I posted on my Instagram to like 9,900 people,
Nice.
so you never know who will see this.
I hope that it holds up. Our internet's really sucking lately.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, now the display capture's not working. Come on.
Oh man.
I'll fix it. Just give me a second. I'm sorry.
This is the real downside of having a show that entirely involves the internet and
You
everything
guys
else.
get Bud Light to sponsor you. You always talk about it on the show. Like, why not get paid?
That'd be nice.
Or like any drinking company.
Yeah,
If you're gonna like advertise, you might as well get paid for it.
there's some local ones, but I don't really like their beer that much,
There's
so I
some
don't know if I
local
can
ones.
do it.
There we go.
You get it?
Yes.
Should I be like
Oh,
should I be like
goodness.
having the Twitch open while I'm on this? Or
Are you? It doesn't matter really, I guess.
I
do you-
didn't like I guess because I won't see comments that way, right? If I'm not, that's a good point.
If
But
you
then
have
I-
it open on your, are you Skyping from the same computer you're gonna open Twitch on?
Yeah, but then I'd probably
The audio
is there
might
a
come
way to
through.
mute the audio on it, or should I not do it? Is it like
I think you can mute the audio on the Twitch, like while you're like in the player. Like, there's a little volume option, I think.
Twitch? It's cool though. I mean, I heard of Twitch, but like I don't know much about it, so it's cool.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's not as many people as YouTube, and there's not as many people doing like shows like this on it, so it's kind of nice. Like, it's not as crowded.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Okay, I see it's like okay, I just muted on Twitch, so it
There
should
we
be
go.
good. At least now I can see
Awesome.
comments.
There you go.
Comes in.
So, I guess tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to know? Because there's a lot of different things. So, about my music, about marketing, about like what would you like to know? There's like a lot of aspects.
Well, I guess tell us how you got to where what got you into where you are now. Like, how did you start out? Did you start out in music first, or did you start out with marketing?
So I started out as a singer-songwriter, which I still am. And I learned that I love the business side once I started a music blog and had over like 300 interviews. And I just loved being the boss and being able to like find all these really cool people to interview and feature and building relationships with. So that was definitely the start of everything, is just this music blog. Before that, I was just focused on being an artist, so singing and performing and writing and recording. But yeah, this music blog kind of changed my life.
Nice. That's pretty cool. What all do you do for like the marketing and stuff? Like,
So I actually have 3 different divisions of my company. My company is called Music Industry Mastery. So I do one-on-one coaching with musicians that need help with branding, with mindset work, with networking, just if they have like specific goals that they need help with. And sometimes people need coaches because they don't have someone like they need someone that can keep them accountable and make sure that they actually like do what they say they're gonna do, because
Mhm.
a lot of times people have so many excuses, you know. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, so I do that. And I started an online artist development company called the Artist Plugin Program. And we help take artists who don't have the best mindset and help them shift it to a more positive mindset, help them learn how to manifest things in their life, law of attraction. It's a very spiritual, holistic approach to being an artist. We also help them with building their network, with online branding, and with monetizing. So it's a 4-part program. I just launched it this summer or last summer now, I guess. And yeah, I love it. I love being able to help artists, empower them, teach them, build a Facebook group community, match different singer songwriters up together, and kind of build their confidence, make them realize that the biggest thing that usually is stopping people is their mindset. So when they realize that and they learn law of attraction and learn how to manifest and stop saying they're broke all the time, which is like really common as an artist or just in general,
Mhm.
they see shifts in their life and their confidence and their friends and their music career. So yeah. And
Sweet.
then the third thing I do is just I have a consulting agency. So when people are doing coaching or they're doing my program, they can come up to me and say, okay, like I need a music producer, I need a bio writer, I need a stylist. And I have over 40 different service providers in my network. So I kind of plug them in with different people and match make the right service providers with the right artists.
Wow.
Do you do all this by yourself, or do you have like
um,
teams or?
I do work with business coaches. I highly recommend coaches. They're incredible and they really help you stay focused. But I mean, it's my company. I have
Mhm.
assistants and stuff, but it's me kind of running the show for the most part.
Dang.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a mission to make a really big impact in the music industry and empower people. Because
Yeah.
there's so much negativity these days. I really want to create positivity in the music industry.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So do you reach out to artists or do they reach out to you? How does that go?
The thing is, I've friended so many people on Facebook that are singer-songwriters. A lot of them I just became friends with, even if I haven't met them in real life. So a lot of them will just like see my posts randomly and message me.
Hmm.
Um, Same with Instagram. I have almost 10,000. I'll probably get to 10,000 in the next couple of days. I'm at like 9990, so I'm like really close.
Nice.
Um, so sometimes they'll just see my posts and message me. And then I also have just like, I've been building this since 2011 because I used to have a music blog and then I had a different company and I did showcases and I did A&R and like, I've just been doing this for like probably 8 years now. So I've had like 8 years to like build relationships. So yeah, it's been a while.
That's awesome.
Right. um.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's fun. Networking is so important. It's like, it's key for everything.
Definitely.
Mhm.
No matter what you're doing, you got to network.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. The relationships, like you just never know what happens. Like never burn bridges. That's
Right.
super important. Yeah.
Yeah. um. I don't even know what to ask you.
Oh,
There's a lot.
yeah, definitely.
So,
Everything, yeah.
like, what's like a normal thing you would do with an artist you just met, like if they wanted your help?
So the first thing I would do is kind of look at their websites. A lot of artists' websites are awful.
Hmm.
Not like everyone, but like a lot of people, their branding's bad, or like you go on their like Facebook page and their photos are blurry, or they have like no bio or like contact form on their website, or their social media. Like if I see they have like 30 followers, 100 followers, one of the things we do on my company, we do Instagram marketing, so we help like build their following and target their competitors' followers. So that's something I definitely suggest them if like they have no followers, because if I tell them like if you don't have like an audience, how do people know you exist? Like you can be the most talented musician in the world, but if nobody knows you, why does it matter?
Right.
Right.
You know?
Now the blurry photos, some of that is Facebook's fault.
Yeah.
Cuz
No.
you can follow their guidelines and you upload it to the resolution that they require and it's still blurry.
Yeah, Facebook needs to change that.
Yeah.
It's
And then
annoying.
sometimes I see people and they have like crystal clear photos. And I'm like, how? How are you doing that?
It's like magic.
Yeah. I've researched it and I've done everything they've asked, and sometimes it'll be fine and sometimes it won't.
Yeah, no, I totally, yeah. But even like on their website, sometimes they just don't have
Yeah.
great photos, or like they have really unprofessional photos, like them just in their room, like posing. I don't know, like
Yeah, yeah.
some artists just don't realize like their business. Like it's not just for fun. Like if you want to make money in any way, if you want to build an audience, you're a brand, you know? So that's
Yeah.
something I love to help artists with, is like give them website makeovers and just like be like, no, like fix this, change this, add this. It will make such a big difference. And they're always like, wow, this is so amazing. I just feel so much better now. So that's definitely the first step.
Mm-hmm.
I think what people they try to do is, 15 years ago was a lot different. You could just be a musician and capture the moment, but now it's a little different because of how big social media plays a role in everything. So,
Well, and you could just put your songs on MySpace 15 years ago.
yeah, and people were like, "That's awesome," and it didn't matter what the picture was. They were just stoked it was on the internet.
Right.
But now, like, social media is such a huge part of everyday life that if somebody sees something and it doesn't look appealing, they're not going to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now,
No, it's really important. Like I'll judge off of that. Like if people don't have professional photos, I just won't think they're serious. Like
right?
it's hard to not think, how can someone be serious if they don't take themselves seriously, you know? Like why
Yeah.
would I invest my money in someone, or vice versa? Not that I invest in artists, but you know what I mean? Like why would a sponsor invest in an artist if they don't take them so seriously? It's like they're a business. They have to look professional. It's so important.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I think like band websites are some of the worst websites that I
Yeah.
ever go to.
When you get a phone call
It's okay.
on silent.
Let's pick it up. I'm busy.
It's just when you're busy, they're calling you, right? It's
Yeah.
like you're not doing anything, you're chilling, and then the second you're like live on an interview, they're phone calling you. That's not a word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's like I waited all day and you didn't call.
Yep, that is some kind of law, definitely. But sorry, what were you saying?
Band websites are like, it seems like some of the worst websites you can go to. Like when I go on a band website, even like some bigger bands,
Yeah.
I'll go on there and like either it won't work on your phone, or either way, like there's no information on it. Like I'll look at it and there's like a tour from 3 years ago that you went on still posted, and
Oh, like on the front page?
yeah, or there's no information about the band. Like you want to know like who's in it, or like maybe a little bio about the band or something, like where they're, anything about them. Like there's nothing. They'll say like merch and upcoming shows, but there won't actually be any shows upcoming that are recent.
Yeah.
It's like, this is worthless.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them, I don't think one of them usually is in charge of the marketing. Like they all just kind of focused on like doing music.
Mhm.
You know, kind of need someone if they don't have a manager to like help them with their branding, because it's hard to be a full-time musician and take care of your website and your social media and your email list and your merchandise. So
That's true.
it's so important to have the right team and not just rely on, you know, their band, you know, unless one of them's like really good at graphics, and like that's great. But if like none of them are good at marketing or branding, like they should definitely have someone that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have any room to talk. Our audio only part of the show is like 10 episodes behind, so
We're catching up.
I'm slowly uploading them back up there.
It only lets you upload a certain amount a month.
Yeah.
So,
But
On Twitch, you mean?
no, so like on like the iTunes podcasts and like stuff like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
where we upload to a service that pushes it all out to that. But you can only upload, you can pay to upload more in the month. Like, so we pay for a certain amount of, I think it's like 400, you can upload 400 megs of audio every month, which is fine if I keep up with it and upload the episodes every week, because that's plenty of space. But
Yeah.
if you get behind, you gotta either wait or pay to get more.
well, sometimes we have
upload
episodes
space.
that are like 4 or 5 hours long. So that usually just takes up the whole
Wow.
thing, right?
Maybe half. I don't know.
About
it
half.
doesn't do too bad.
4 to 5 hours long.
Yeah.
We sometimes.
We recently, when was that? Last month?
Yeah.
We talked to Cove Reaver of Dead American. He was formerly of Seosin, and he came on, and we just talked for 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
Like, it was awesome because, he'd been silent for like 8 years, so it was pretty cool to see him.
He can talk.
Oh, yeah.
5 hours.
Awesome
How
guy.
does your voice not get tired? That's my question. You guys must be warming up, like voice warm-ups or something for like 5 hours. Oh my God.
I've been great. All right, good voice warm up. I got to go do a show. See you guys later.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But
So your website, that's the consulting that you do to help musicians, right?
Yeah, so I have two websites. I have danifelt.com, DANIFBLT, like the material.com, and artistpluginprogram.com, www.artistpluginprogram.com, and that's like my artist development academy.
nice.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. What's is that kind of like the same thing, or is it like you work one-on-one personally with just one group at a time, or?
So the Artist Development Academy, like they have a Facebook community, and
Mhm.
so some places they actually kick you out after a certain amount of months, but I kind of just like building the community aspect. So I don't really plan on like kicking people out of the Facebook group. I love like connecting different people in the group together for songwriting, for whatever, it's important to build relationships. And when people are in the same state, I like to connect them and be like, hey, you're an APP member in Connecticut, you're an APP member in Connecticut, you guys should totally meet up and like talk to each other and write together, or produce or whatever, because that's what it's all about. It's all about community.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, because you mentioned earlier something about connecting other musicians.
Yes.
So that's the helpful key right there.
It is. It's so important. I mean, that's how I've become like where I am now.
Mhm.
Like it's all just from networking. It's just like networking, building relationships, reaching out to people, and like not being shy, like taking chances, reaching out to you guys on Instagram, you know what I mean? It's all about building relationship. That is like one of the biggest keys of success.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure. So you just kind of built this on your own, or did you like? Did you just kind of? I don't know how to say it. Like, did you go to school for any marketing stuff, or did you just kind of figure out how to do it on your own and went with it, and it was working for you, kind of thing?
So I did get my degree in marketing at New
Okay.
England School of Communications in Bangor, Maine. But I feel like I used a lot of the skills that I already knew about networking since like 2011 with my music blog that kind of like gave me just a lot of experience. And it's ironic because I signed up for a course about launching something and I didn't even have something to launch, but I got so sold on their course that I bought it and then I learned. And then well, now I have to build something with this because I just bought a course on launching a program or coaching or whatever. So I can't just like now I have to create something,
All right.
So I didn't have a choice, it kind of forced me into like, all right, now you have to go do something. So I created a survey and asked musicians like the top things they're looking for help with, and the 4 things I found were mindset, networking, online branding, and making money. So that is what I built it around. Yeah. I also have a couple different teachers in it as well. Christian and Dylan from Next Core Media. They are awesome online branding partners of mine, and they also talk about songwriting as well as building your brand and what kind of content to post, and like just a ton of really great stuff for people that kind of want to build a foundation. Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice. So these partners that you work with that help with the online branding, do they help with like the graphic design part as well?
No, actually, that was a different person.
Oh, is
But
it?
they can. But yeah, I had like a whole team help me. I actually had an intern, Sabrina. She was incredible, and she actually helped me brand my entire program.
Oh,
So
nice.
she ended up like turning into someone like that, like I end up hiring. like a freelancer, but she started out as an intern and she was like so happy just to get the experience. And I was like, this girl's incredible. So she came up with the app logo and like the colors and everything. It was awesome. Having the right team is so important. Like you can't do it all by yourself. Like
Right.
you gotta delegate, figure out what people are good at, what you're good at, and like not waste time doing things that you aren't good at, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It sounds like you got a lot going on. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's good, you know? It's definitely good. I just like to inspire people and empower people to follow their dreams and to shift their mindset. That's like a really big thing. Like you guys were talking all about like, oh, it could get only worse, and I was like, oh my God, don't say that. The worst mantra ever.
I think we're definitely glass half empty kind of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, so I was like, this is gonna be interesting.
It actually seems like it's working okay right now too.
Oh, really?
Which is pretty.
Don't move.
I'm not moving, but the thing hasn't
I
gone
guess I
up.
was like positive vibes, positive vibes. Let
Yeah.
this work. Let this work. It's important.
So is there experience that you've had in the field of work that you're doing now that is probably one of your favorite moments that you remember?
I'm trying to understand like can you be more specific?
Yeah, is there like anybody that you've worked with that had an impact on your career right now?
Absolutely. I'm actually doing A&R now for an indie record label as well, called
Nice.
RL Recordings, which stands for Rock Love. Don't know if I'm supposed to tell people that, but oh well.
Oh.
Too late. But yeah, Tom, he is the founder of that and had a radio show called WROM Radio in Michigan, Detroit, and he's been working in the industry for a super long time, and he's actually been mentoring me a lot, and I'm learning so much. So it's so great to always learn from mentors and then teach it to people that you're working with. So yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Creepy.
Yeah.
What?
We both said nice at the same time.
I don't know if I don't know what else to ask you.
Anything
I
about
think there's any good questions.
marketing, networking, social media, branding, mindset, building teams, anything you guys like think that would help your audience, like anything that would benefit your audience, basically.
What would be your advice to a new band starting out that's trying to build their brand up and that's just getting started, doesn't even have anything yet? Like, say they don't have a
Do they have
website.
like, do they have like an album? Do they have like a single? Do they have like anything? Or
Let's say they have like a good solid single, but they don't have like a website or anything started yet, and they're getting ready to start their social media and all that. What kind of tips would you give them?
Yeah, kind of like the do's and don'ts.
so if they're starting out, they should definitely have a bio. That's so important. Like they have to really define like who they are as a band and like kind of build their brand around that. So having a professional bio, hiring a copywriter, but if they don't want to spend the money, just like finding someone that, could be an intern or a friend that can just help them write a professional bio. That's super important because when you're reading about someone's bio, if you're not interested in that, like they're not probably gonna like listen to the music. You know what I mean? Like so it helps them figure out the right audience when they can define like who they are. Like if they're a country artist, similar to Carrie Underwood, and like someone comes in and they hate country music and they're like reading the bio, it's like, oh, it's country music, Carrie Underwood. They're probably not gonna want to check out their music. So it's just helpful to build their audience and attract fans like that, even on like Instagram and like putting like a mini bio. Like that's so important. Some people don't even have like bios on their Instagram. And it's like, how are people gonna know who you are?
Right.
Yeah.
So that would be the start. Setting up their social media, setting up their Instagram, setting up their Facebook. the website isn't like a number one thing. I would say just like building like a mailing list, building Instagram, building Facebook is important, but a website is important eventually. I like
Right.
some I don't know, I feel like it's kind of less on a lot of musicians like priorities or like bands when they're starting out, but you can get like a lot of fans on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Even just, like using certain hashtags like singer-songwriter, country music, Nashville country singer-songwriter, and then like people in Nashville can see that in the thread and follow them.
Mm-hmm.
So that is definitely something. Um, what else? Branding, social media covers, logos, colors, different kinds of content. Like for Instagram, you can do like behind the scenes audio, like behind the scenes recording. I mean, like, hey, we're in the studio, come check us out or come watch us. Like, this is awesome. Here's like a 30-second clip of me recording some song, or here's the band, come meet the band, or oh, I'm gonna like write, this is me writing, or like here's a random clip of lyrics on my Instagram. You know, like guys, like check out this really cool song I'm working on. Like here's like a photo of the lyric sheet, or here's a photo of me on the piano, or here's a photo of me on a microphone. You know, it's all about getting creative and cross promoting with other people as well. I know I see that a lot on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
People are always like cross promoting with each other. So like same with Instagram. If you have friends that are in similar genres, you know, do some kind of collaboration on Instagram, like sing together, sing a cover together, like have like a singer if you're a rapper like featured in the song. It's all about like cross promoting audiences too. That's some tips. I mean, there's like a lot. I could go on forever, but definitely not talk 5 hours.
How often do you think someone should like be on Instagram, like posting things or
At least
update?
once a day.
Yeah.
We recommend at least once a day. Because of the algorithm. The algorithm favors people that post content constantly rather than just like once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
The algorithm's always changing, but that's like the latest like update is just like make sure you post at least once a day. And it's good to have professional photos. Like
Yeah.
some people just post weird stuff and I don't know. I just can't take them as seriously. And it's also cool to have like brand like a brand color like scheme. Like I think mine is usually like my colors for my company, so like navy blue and pink, you know, and turquoise. Like if I just posted like random bright orange and yellows and like browns, like it would like throw off the whole like
Right.
brand
Hmm.
like image. So that's like really important, like choosing a color scheme. Like if you're gonna have like all really bright photos, don't like put super dark one. Like you know what I mean? Like have it consistent because when it's consistent, people trust your brand a lot more than when it's like you're randomly all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. What do you think what do you think is the best social media to use between, you know, like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook? I know a lot of the younger generation, they don't even have Facebook because they don't think it's, you know, interesting. So a lot of them use like Snapchat and Instagram, Twitter. Like I think Twitter for the younger generation is definitely back on the rise because Twitter's been around for a while, but it kind of like fizzled out a little bit.
I'm on Twitter more now.
Yeah.
I don't even like Facebook that
Yeah.
much anymore.
I've seen you've been pretty active on Twitter. So out of those, what do you think is the best, you know, for your band or for your you know, singer songwriter?
I think you also have to think about like who you're trying to target.
Right.
Like you're trying to find people to collaborate with. Because then I would say, like Instagram, you can find like there's millions of people. So it's so easy to just like find people, to find producers, to find singer songwriters to work with. So for collaboration purposes, I would definitely say Instagram. You can go on Instagram and you can just like type in a hashtag.
Mm-hmm.
Say you're in New York City, you could type in NYC singer songwriter. And all these posts will come up, and then you can like click that, go to their profile, check out their bio, see if like check out their music, see if it's something you're interested in, DM them, be like, hey, love your song, can we collab sometime? And people are very open, I would say, on Instagram. And people like respond pretty fast generally, unless they have like thousands and thousands of followers and they have like an email for people to answer them. But I mean, I would say It's yeah, people definitely respond pretty well with Instagram with collaboration. I mean, I would recommend Instagram just because like there's so many people, and you can also find like, so if my competitor was like Kelly Clarkson, for example, like her fans are like on her account, right? So you can go like her fans' comments, and then those fans can go find you because they'll be like, "Ooh, who's this singer that just liked my comment?" You know what I mean? So you can just establish so much with like hashtags and searching and the discovery tab. Like there's just so much on Instagram for singer
Right.
songwriters. There's so many musicians and venues and sponsor opportunities. So yeah.
I think with the hashtags too, especially on Instagram, it's easier to. I think it's easier to follow the hashtags. So like on Facebook, you can hashtag things, but
Right.
it doesn't really go anywhere because
Yeah.
Facebook
Yeah.
Facebook anymore is just more personal than it is like social. I think because I just don't feel like a lot of people interact as much on Facebook anymore as they would like on Instagram or Twitter.
You also like they changed the algorithm so much on Facebook, like nobody really sees
Right.
your posts anymore. It's
Yeah.
very frustrating.
Yeah. You pull up the app and it'll show you stuff from like 4 days ago
Hmm.
in your
Mine's
feed.
just memes. Like it's just
Memes.
memes. That's
That's
all I
that's
see
a
is
pretty good feed.
memes. That's the only reason I'm on
I get a lot
Facebook.
of memes, so Facebook's just showing you memes. He
Yeah.
Yeah.
likes memes. I'm just gonna keep showing him more memes.
That's the only thing I use Facebook for is memes. Like I'm not kidding. That's the only thing I look at Facebook for.
See that's funny that you say that because yours just shows memes, and mine constantly will show bands like promo posts, like promotional posts. So that's actually how we find a lot of our guests is those will pop up in my feed, and then I'll go to their Facebook page and they'll have like a video up, and usually it's like a video promotional ad for their music video. I'm like, oh, they sound pretty good. Let's see if we can get them on. So that works on Facebook.
That's helpful for you though.
Yeah,
Our lives are so different.
they are.
My Instagram is like all like motorcycle stuff. When I do all like the search, like when you click the little search thing and it gives you like suggestions, it's all like bikes and stuff. And then like my Twitter is all like IT stuff because I always look at like I always read like um, I follow a bunch of like IT people and like security people and stuff on Twitter, and then Facebook's just memes.
Yeah, mine's just random. Like it's just like just a bunch of random things.
That's cool though. I mean, like it just depends on like what your goal is with your Instagram.
Right.
You know, like if it's just personal, it's like your personal Instagram. It's different than like your podcast Instagram where you're trying
Right.
to specifically attract musicians, you know?
Right.
Yeah, that one's probably a lot different.
Yeah.
than-
Yeah, my personal one is just memes.
It's really all about the memes anymore.
Did someone like message us? Who's Brooke? I'm so sorry if I already missed this, but I'll ask anyway. Dani seems so educated on marketing. What inspired her to dedicate her marketing talents towards music? It's a great question, Brooke.
Great question.
Being an artist, being a singer-songwriter, I love singing and writing and recording, and it's what I mean, I've been singing since I was like 5. I've been recording and writing since I was 16 years old. So just the passion for music, but I also now have such a passion for business and helping people. So like I love just combining that. And the cool thing is like I'm an artist now and like working on new music now, so I can constantly try things and then tell artists about them, you know, and vice versa. So it's like it's not like I'm just like coaching people and saying this is what you should do. That's it. I'm not related to being an artist. I'm just a businesswoman. I'm like, no, like I totally can connect with you because I understand exactly how you think because I am an artist. You know, I do write music and lyrics and etc. So yeah, when you have a passion for the thing that you're teaching people, it's so much better than just being a coach, you know?
Right.
Thanks, Brooke. You can totally just keep asking questions.
Yeah, go for it.
Just flood the stream with questions. That's cool. I love it.
So I saw you're also a co-author of a book.
Yes, I am. I am a co-author of a book. However, me and my business partner broke up, unfortunately, in the business way. Not like we were in a relationship.
Oh.
Sometimes I say that and people are like, "You were dating your business partner?" I'm like, "No, not at all." Um, but yeah, it was called In the Spotlight, over 100 voices in music. It features, so basically we turned our interviews into a book. So I had over 300 interviews, and my business partner was like, Dani, we should totally make a book out of this. So we took like a whole year to go through 300 interviews, chose 100 of the best ones, and took quotes from each of those interviews, created like specific questions that would match those answers, and then put them in the book along with like getting interviews with like the co-founder of Reverb Nation, Lou Playa, the founder of Pledge Music, Benji Rogers, the ex-vice president of CSAC, Trevor Gale, and so on and so on. So it was a great opportunity to just build with music industry mentors and music industry founders, and rekindle relationships with all these musicians that we built relationships with up for years, and really help musicians. We also had coaching questions in there. I shared my story in there. And now my program is kind of similar to that. It's kind of like it all kind of came together. So, but yeah, if anyone wants a copy of that, I'm happy to send PDF version for sure. It's just
awesome.
not like on Amazon anymore. I took it off.
Right on.
That's
But
a great idea, though. Hey, do you want to co-author a book with us about all of our interviews? I'm just
I
kidding.
could definitely tell you a lot about the process and exactly how to do it.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a long process.
Yeah, but it's like once you go through everything, it's like you can shortcut it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like once you already did it, like the fact that I created this program in 7 months of my life was really a lot of work. But now I know I can like figure out how to do it again if I needed to, like pretty fast, because I already understand exactly how to do it. So it's like the same with writing a book, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Now that we did it, I can definitely tell people exactly how to do it. But we did it self-published. I actually don't recommend that if you want it to like to be in Barnes and Nobles, because they don't like if you don't have like a publisher, like they're not gonna sell your book.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like because it's so competitive with like the authors that the self-published authors. It's such a competitive space that like if you don't have a publisher, like they only work with publishers basically. So it
Right.
depends on like your angle. Like if you're selling it to your audience and like you already have an established audience, or like you can create like a Patreon account. Do you know Patreon?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like you could have like you could have a Patreon account, like this could like be a Patreon account technically, like what you guys are doing, and have people like pay you for your work. Or even like YouTube too, like because they when you're a partner you can sell products. So any places really that you can sell products, you could definitely create a book and sell it to your audience for sure.
I think our biggest hiccup with trying to like make money on the show has been the fact that it kind of makes me feel like we're selling something that somebody else made, because we're like have other artists on and we're playing their music and we're doing their, it's about them. So it's like if we're selling something from the show, or like it's like some Patreons and stuff, like you'll buy extra content from the show. So like they'll make an episode with somebody and then you got to pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, we got another artist coming in and they're sharing their work and somebody's paying for it, but we're getting the money. So it's kind of
I mean, I would say the book thing is a really cool idea though.
Yeah.
And like that would actually help them too. And like even though they wouldn't get royalties from it, like they're still getting promotion to whoever is like seeing it. So you're kind of free advertising them. So you kind of have to see it that way. Plus, like you're taking the time to do this, so like you deserve to make money because it's your time. You know what I mean? Like you're taking the time, so like that should be something that you can monetize, because that's like valuing, you know?
Right. Like doing advertising on the show would be fine. I just don't want to sell.
Yeah.
I've seen like where some shows will sell bonus episodes of their shows that are something different, and I think we would have trouble with that, since
I think you guys should have t-shirts.
Yeah, we've thought about it.
Yeah, we've already got the we've already got the slogan for it.
What's the slogan?
Good dudes, good tunes.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's
Trademark
simple.
it or copyright it or whatever.
Yeah.
You should have t-shirts. That would be really cool. That's the cool thing about like these like this day and age. Like you can make merchandise and then you can sell it to your audience, you know?
Right.
And that's the way they can say thank you.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not?
That's the problem though with t-shirts is they're so expensive to get, like just 25 of them made.
Yeah.
But you can use websites like teespring.com. Do you know it?
I don't know that. I don't know if I know that one, but I've heard of some that I think they make them to. Or is it like they make it to order or something? And
Yeah,
okay.
like
Yeah.
you upload the design and it's really cool. You should check it out. Teespring.com.
Teespring.com.
Yeah, my brother does it because he's amazing at marketing too. He's like a spiritual coach and he makes all these t-shirts and he's now a YouTube partner. So he's like selling all these like
Oh, nice.
t-shirts on Teespring. And Teespring and YouTube actually are partners. So you can actually sell your t-shirts through YouTube. It's pretty cool.
In this day and age, that's called making it. He made it.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, like wow, you make videos like every day. Like I can't like every day a new video. I'm like, that's impressive.
That's the hardest part is making enough content to get people's attention. Like we do it once a week, and that's not enough. Like if you really want to get out there and do it, you got to do it like at least every other day, like at a minimum.
Or you like create like what I saw the advice today was you create an hour of content that's like 3 to 5 minutes each video, and then you have like all this content to post for like weeks, you know?
Yeah.
So you create like all this extra content because you guys are super funny. So even if you made like comedy content and you had like all this stuff that you can drive more traffic to this, like through YouTube or Instagram or whatever, that could also help more content. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think my beer budget will go up if I'm going to try and do more stuff.
Not if they sponsor.
You should definitely look into getting alcoholic or some kind of drink sponsor. I mean, that would be awesome.
I've been seeing that.
Especially
I've been seeing that a lot on Twitch. Like I saw a guy the other day that was sponsored by Miller Lite.
Really?
But you had to be 21 and older to watch the stream.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Twitch can make it.
I guess.
Oh.
I didn't know you could do that.
Some settings or something, but you should absolutely look into like that. Cause like why not? Even like hats, like companies that like if you're wearing like a certain hat, and they can like give you free products or like pay you to like wear it, like why not? You know?
Yeah, I'll wear the burrito costume. It's fine.
Or like headphones, microphones, equipment, like you name it.
That'd be awesome.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the dream.
Yeah.
Do it.
Get free equipment.
Do it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
That's why having Instagram following and building your following on Instagram is so important. Because when you have like 10,000 followers, like companies start approaching you. I've already had companies start approaching me like, hey, do you want to be a partner for this? We'll give you free merchandise, or hey, we'll pay you for XYZ. Or hey, some of them are weird and want you to actually buy their products and give discounts and then sell them. I'm like, no.
You're like,
sense.
You're like, no, I'm losing money if I do that.
Yeah, but if you guys like keep building, when you build your Instagram and you build it to like 10,000 followers, like then you start approaching like companies and get sponsorships and get paid for what you do. Like, why not? You know?
Yeah, if you like to do it, why not get paid to do it?
Absolutely. It's all about like the money mindset too. You know, like some people don't make money because they subconsciously don't feel like they deserve to make money, and so they don't attract money. And then they always talk about how broke they are, and it's like they're in this like circle, not attracting money, not believing they deserve money, even if they don't realize it, and then they don't have money. You know?
So you got me all motivated now to put the Instagram account back on my phone.
Oh, you don't have it on your phone?
Not the podcast one.
That's what I'm here for.
Like I'm the worst. I'm probably like one of the worst people. Like I don't get on our social media. Matt does it because it was driving me insane. Like getting like.
Honestly, you should get an intern.
Get an intern?
Nobody wants to intern for us.
Find someone that loves social media that doesn't. Because what's the point of you doing something you hate or like I don't really run my own Instagram. I have like an assistant that like creates the content for me because I don't have the time, to really do that. And it's like that's really important about delegating. And interns are amazing. And a lot of interns that I've worked with in the past, like they get really great jobs from working with me. It's crazy. Like you'll see them at like some job at Sony or Warner, whatever, just from like having the experience. So it's a win for them, especially colleges, like your local colleges. Like be like, hey, we need an intern at this like radio podcast, whatever you guys call yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all the way to position it. So yeah, you should definitely find an intern. There's a really great website for that. What's it called? I can't think of it right now, but when I think of it, I'll definitely tell you guys.
Right
Awesome.
on.
Appreciate that.
I don't mind doing the Instagram thing. I just hated seeing the notifications on my phone. So like, I can turn that off, but then when I turn it off from my own account. So it was like,
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna take it off my phone and just have my own account. I think it wasn't the Instagram.
It was the Twitter.
It was the Twitter account.
Yeah.
That was driving me nuts.
Yeah, we were part of a group on there called Pottered Family, and they would all like. That's the
retweets and
yeah, they would retweet, but you had to retweet their stuff.
It didn't do us any good.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really do anything because it's just people retweeting things, but nobody's actually looking at the content.
Yeah. It was annoying.
That sucks.
Yeah, because you can go in and actually look at like your post stats, and you can see like engagements and everything, and it always be at like one or two.
But I got retweeted like 50 times, and it's like 1 or 2 people clicked on it, and it was probably me and him.
Yeah.
So
Brooke keeps messaging us. She said, "That's amazing. Yes, do t-shirts. I'm feeling inspired for real. I'm about to apply to all this mindset to make up my account and YouTube. Thanks, Dani." You're welcome, Brooke. And if you need help, you can always contact me. That's what I do. But that's really cool. And that sucks about the Twitter thing. But Instagram is like, there's millions of artists on Instagram.
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
get like, I could send you guys so many artists. You'd be like, Dani, like, I don't have the time to interview like 100 artists.
Well, we might.
we might.
Yeah.
We're gonna be neighbors here soon, so.
Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, I'm happy to plug you guys into like all my APP members. Like, hey, if you guys want to do an interview, apply here.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, make it a lot easier than
Yeah.
blindly messaging people.
It is great because we've been doing this over 2 years, and we're getting to the point where more and more people reach out to us, which makes it easier for me because I'm like, yep, I'll put you in on this date.
No, it's awesome though. That's super
Yeah.
cool.
And I keep
Yeah, I mean,
a book.
It's how you build relationships too.
Yeah, I also keep a book of like bands to contact later on down the road that like pop up in my feed. So I write them down because I used to book interviews like months in advance, but then that got to the point where it would come to that time and they would forget or they would be on tour. So now I just do it like a month at a time, and it's a lot easier.
Yeah. I think a month is good. I think it just depends how busy you are and how busy they are and
Right.
all of that. But I mean, I know a million bands, so that's easy for me to send people to you guys.
Yeah, that'd be
I'd
great.
be overwhelmed. Like, here's like 30 bands that want to be on your show. Dani had time for like 5. She's like,
No, the more the better.
That's so good.
Maybe we'll be able to do it more than one day a week.
Because really, the show's more for like the interview and talking to the bands or the artist, and the other stuff that we do is just filler.
Yeah.
Totally.
So the more interviews, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then we don't have to figure out what to talk about. We can let somebody else talk to
APP
us.
will sponsor it. Sponsored by the Artist Plugin Program every episode.
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'll do a voice recording for it too. So you can have like my plugin, everything.
There you go. That'd be perfect.
Nice.
Throw it in there.
Yes.
Just-
Discount for all around music.
Yeah.
listeners.
And just before they come on, we could be like, this interview is brought to you by.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you can totally charge people for that except me, but everybody else. Definitely do that.
We wouldn't charge you because you're already doing us a favor.
I got
Yeah,
a question.
that's what I'm saying. But like other people, you can totally monetize it.
Right.
So who wants to be a sponsor and get like featured, and seriously, like you can have their website on, like it just makes sense. Anyone that's trying to target musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say you have a question?
I have it's a totally unrelated to
Don't
what we were
forget it.
just talking about. But so as a marketing perspective, do you ever like look at metal bands like heavy metal stuff?
I think I know what you're going to ask.
I'm curious, like
Are
keep
you
going.
are you into
Question.
metal at all? Like anything like that?
Not really.
Do you see like their so when you look up metal bands, like a lot of them, not all of them, but there's a good number of them. Their band name would be written in like this crazy weird like death metal font. I don't even know what else it's called, and you can't actually read the name of the band. It just looks like a bunch of crazy lines. Like I don't know. I can't think of a good one right now off the top of my head. It's like
Looks
that.
like chicken scratch.
Do what?
It looks like chicken scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't read the name of the band. It's like what good does that do you?
What was that picture that you sent me? It was
It was
it was the sound guy. He was
Yeah.
running sound, and it had a list of all the bands that were to play. But instead of just like typing them out, they used the band logo, and they were all like that.
they all look the same. You couldn't
Yeah.
read the name of the band. Like you have
What a waste.
like you had no idea which band was which. They all looked like chicken scratch on a piece of paper, and you're like, I don't know which one's which. But like when I see that, I'm like, I can't even read that. I don't even know what band this is. How am I supposed to like look you up when I see this? You see it like on a band, like on a flyer or a poster for a show. You'll see that, and you'd be like, "Oh, I like this band, and I don't know what that says, but that's nice.
Yeah,
Good for
such a
them."
waste. Yeah, bands need to definitely make sure like everything's super readable. But another good thing they can do for live performance is get a banner that has like their Instagram and their website and their
Mhm.
photo. And that way, like if you're like taking a photo of them or video of them or whatever, you can like see, okay, here's their Instagram. Like I'm gonna go follow them now. You know, if you can't read something off a flyer, but
Right.
yeah, it's awful. Like why would you not want to be readable?
Yeah, it's like-
wait.
Looks like a scratch off ticket.
Yeah, it just never made sense to me. I was like, who thought this was a good idea? Like,
Yeah, if you want to get banners made, Vistaprint.
yeah.
Got one right there. Oh no, wait. There it is.
Yeah. Can't see it.
Can't really
I
see
Yeah,
it.
it's-
It's a little too
Oh.
high.
Yeah, the light reflection.
Yeah, it's too high up too, I think, for the
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys should have it like right in back of you,
Yeah.
we got put there and never got moved.
Yeah.
because nobody can read it.
That's right, he's moving soon.
Yeah.
He's gonna-
When we move, we'll get it all set up.
we're actually
That's
gonna
awesome, though.
gonna
So you
have
guys
a-
are gonna be neighbors. So you can do shows all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, he's literally gonna be the house across the street from me, like straight across.
That's
So,
amazing.
Yeah. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah. Technically, you don't even have to leave the house. We could just like Skype each other
You
in.
could just throw the microphone across.
Play catch.
Just get a real long cable and I'll sit in my room.
Walkie talkies.
Walkie talkies, yes.
Oh,
The best part is
man.
going to be we're going to have a setup and it's not going to get torn down every day.
Right.
that is amazing.
We got to set this. Well, he sets it up every day. Or not every day, but every time.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks. I did it in 20 minutes today.
Nice.
Record timer. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But, yeah.
Got any
You're
other
like, what do
questions?
I ask her now?
I don't know. I don't know what else I got.
I'll just stay here, you know. It's cool.
Do you have any questions?
That's a good question.
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Where are you guys from?
We're in Lafayette, Indiana.
That's cool. I don't know anyone there.
No, probably not.
Is there a big music scene there?
No, not. I mean, it's
there-
okay.
There used to be, but it's coming back. Like there's a lot of more venues opening up. They remodeled the theater here, so a lot of bands have been coming in through the Lafayette Theater.
There's a lot of guys our age that remember being in high school and having the good music scene, and now they're getting to where they can start opening the venues
Yeah,
because
which is good.
now they have real jobs and can open a venue and get
Yeah.
bands in.
Well, also, we're Lafayette, and then right across the river is West Lafayette, where Purdue University is located. And a lot of bands come and play through there, too. So that helps, but, it's more expensive to go see them over there and play.
Yeah.
But we have a couple theaters in town that bands come and play through. We have 2 amphitheaters, one on the west side and two on the west side, 2 in West Lafayette. So there's more and more places opening up. And we're between Indianapolis and Chicago, which kind of isn't great because you got radius clauses and all that stuff. So bands really don't just you think they would just stop in between either one, if they're going to Indy or if they're going to Chicago. But yeah, the radius clauses kind of kill us here in Indiana because Indianapolis kind of gets the.
It kind of hurts Indianapolis, too,
Yeah,
though.
it really hurts Indianapolis because we're so close to Chicago and Cincinnati and Louisville and Detroit. And we're not that far from, St. Louis, Cleveland. So we're right in the middle of everything. So a lot of the times bands don't even stop in Indiana.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. But when they do, we're like, we got to go.
Yeah,
Are you guys musicians yourselves?
I am.
he is.
I knew it.
You knew it.
Absolutely. I was gonna ask you if I could guess, but then I didn't. So there's that.
Yeah, he's
Can I
the
guess what you
musician.
play?
Guitar.
Oh, I wanted to guess. You ruined my guess.
Oh, you wanted to get. Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you said, "Can I ask you what you play?"
It's okay.
I thought you
Too
said
late.
what? All I heard was, "What do you play?"
It's all good.
Sorry.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people that work in music are musicians. Like they have to have some kind of driving force behind
Right.
why they do what they do.
Yeah.
Right. Are you in a band?
No, I'm not.
Do you sing?
A little bit.
He does. He doesn't like to, but he does.
You don't like to sing, but you sing?
Right.
What?
It's the classic every singer hates their own voice thing.
Not every singer hates their own voice. It's not true.
I hate mine, but people say they don't hate it. So
Voice lessons help a lot too.
yeah,
Like
that's
a
true.
lot. I've done lessons since 10. It helps.
He's pretty
So
good, but he
ever
won't
don't
do
love
it.
your voice, definitely do voice coaching. What do you say?
I said he's pretty good, but he won't do it. He'll never sing for
No.
anybody.
Got to waste the talent. No.
Yeah. People are like, do karaoke. I'm like, God, no, I can't.
Karaoke.
It's the best.
Yeah. I tried to push him to do more stuff, but
You should. What's holding you back?
Work.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What about just singing like an hour a week, but like by yourself, like just for you, or like I don't know, doing anything related to music?
I mean, I play guitar a lot, by myself, but I don't sing as much. Usually just in the car when there's no one around. And
Do you are you shy? Are you
Oh,
like
oh,
afraid
yeah.
of performing in
Yeah.
front of people?
yeah, super shy.
Oh,
he doesn't even talk to me. if I call him on the phone, he's like, "Why are you calling me?"
Yeah. Wrong
I
number.
can tell we're being totally sarcastic right now with this singing thing or not.
No.
No, it's the truth. It really is.
You should totally move past that and do it anyway.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Especially if you're good at it. It's the only thing's holding you back is you're just you don't want to perform live. Sing on Facebook Live or something to experiment, you know?
That's risky.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, but life is short. Why not?
Yeah, that's true.
No one's gonna see it on Facebook anyway because it's all memes.
Your feet is.
But no, but you definitely should. Even if you just like practice like singing in front of a camera without anyone there, that could probably help you too.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Like
probably
the more
would.
you do it, like the easier it becomes. Definitely. Like the more I do interviews, the easier it becomes. Even when
Yeah.
people don't ask me questions, I'm just like sitting here. It's cool. You get used to it, you know.
Yeah.
You should totally like challenge yourself. That's why I love coaching. I love just pushing people to do shit that like they're scared of, or like I just like see these blocks and I'm like, move the block and go do it anyway. Yeah.
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 But you should take the risk. Like why not?
Yeah.
Matt,
What's
why not?
to lose besides like I don't know. Yeah, I can't really think of anything.
I like to put Matt on the spot.
Yeah, I get real awkward quickly. Like it's just like he's awkward.
It's practice though. Like performing live is practice. It's
I
definitely
You used to do it all the time.
yeah, I used to do it all the time. It's just been so long that it's like kind of new again, you know.
do it. You don't need to program at all. No, but seriously, you should. You should do it. That's why you called me here, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But you should do it. You should. Like, why not?
That's true. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Well, at this point, I don't have any more excuses. So
Yeah. So we'll get you a show book.
This is like my first live stream, pretty sure.
is it?
Because I do recording, so see, I'm doing something I don't usually do, so you should do it.
That's true. Man, we put a lot of people on the spot then, haven't we?
Yeah.
Brooke is messaging us. Danny, I'm his girlfriend and beg him to sing with me, and he won't. He's so lame.
It's true.
Super lame.
Well, you should do it anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my challenge for you. One time this year to go sing live. You have a long time. It's only February.
Right. That's true. I got so much time. The last day, I'm gonna go down to the wire.
Wow.
We do have open mic. We do have open mic nights around here.
You should do open mic night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
Do
gotta
it.
find the right song. You can never do just one though. Everybody's always like, do one more.
I suggest Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
What style do you sing?
I don't know.
I don't know. See, I used to be in like a metal band, so like I did the screaming and the singing and play guitar. So like now I'm just mainly more acoustic. So I don't really
That's
know
cool.
what to do singing style that way.
You don't know how to sing acoustic stuff?
No, I mean I do. I just don't like how I sound. I guess. I don't know.
Voice coaching. Work with a voice coach.
He sounds pretty good. He just won't do it.
Do we have voice coaches in Lafayette?
I don't know. I'm sure there are.
Probably at
I
McGuire's.
via Skype, but none where you live.
I'm sure there's
The
some
voice
around
coaches
here.
are helpful via Skype too. It just depends. Sometimes there's a delay.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Mm-hmm.
Or even phone or FaceTime. But there's always excuses, you know? You can always come up with more excuses.
That's true.
Yeah.
I will come
definitely
up with
true.
more though.
He will.
I'm just so busy right now.
I drank a Coke earlier and my throat's a little tingly. I just
Yeah.
don't think I can do it.
Yeah, I can't. I've had a sore throat for a month and a half.
But we give ourselves excuses like all
Yeah.
the time. Like musicians do all the time too. Like there's always excuses for not doing things. But I try to erase the word try, so I won't say try. I've been working on getting that out of my vocabulary. But I love
Just replace it with do.
What?
Take try out and replace it with do.
Yeah, and I am. Like I am is the most powerful mantra you can say. So if you say I am a singer-songwriter versus like I am trying to be a singer-songwriter,
Mm-hmm.
that would make a really big difference.
That's true.
I
'Cause
am
if-
a millionaire.
Yeah. I'm trying to be a millionaire. Because the law of attraction, like I don't know how much you know about law of attraction. Do you know a lot about law of attraction?
I mean, I know I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about it. No. Like I've
So,
heard
like,
that term.
if you walk into the word, if you step into like the reality of try, like if you go with the theory about universal law of attraction, universal laws happening all the time, and you're thinking like, okay, so that means thoughts become things. So if you're going into thoughts become things, and you say I am trying to be a singer, that means you're stepping into the reality of always trying to do something, which means you're never actually doing it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is definitely my advice for people, anyone listening to this in the future, and now, and Brooke, and you guys.
And Brooke.
Definitely.
Did you hear
Can't
that,
forget
Brooke? The law of attraction.
I am. I am is like the most powerful, like one of the most powerful mantras. And trying is like, it's just the worst. 'Cause it's like, even my coach always says that, Dani, you don't try. You either do it or you don't do it. Like, there's no try. Like, trying isn't a thing, you know? So.
Got me all motivated.
Yeah.
Are you billing us at the end of this or what?
No. But I can go more into law of attraction if that's something you guys want to talk about. I
Sure.
love it.
Yeah.
Cool. So basically, like, a lot of people live their lives not conscious of what they're thinking all the time and what they're saying all the time to themselves. And so they're trapping themselves into this reality of negativity and missed opportunities. I just like hit this guy. Whoops. Because they're stuck. They're stuck because they're putting themselves in this reality through their thoughts, through their beliefs, and through their emotions. So, like, I teach about this more in my program, but basically, like, emotions are really related to the law of attraction. So when you're in a really negative state of mind, like you're really angry, jealous, frustrated, whatever, you can only attract things at that vibration, and you'll be a match to those things. So if you walk into the store and you're like, I'm so angry, blah blah blah, like, man, such an awful day, you know, you're gonna notice that everything your whole day is probably gonna like attract that vibration. So your car might break down, you might, you know, get like this bill you didn't expect, etc., etc. So it's so important to try to do things that make you happy every day so that you can attract like whatever it is you want in your life the most. Because when you're really angry and you're really frustrated and you're really jealous and you're really like whatever, you can only attract things at that level. So it's so important to like really be self-aware and like realize what does make you happy. Like, I know if I listen to Broadway music, I'm gonna be happy. Like, I cannot be angry if I'm listening to like musicals. I'll be like, yeah, okay, life isn't that bad, you know? And this is like really also like from Abraham Hicks as well. She talks about this a lot. It's a woman, not a man. People hear the word Abraham, they're like, what? But see, I could never do 5 hour, 5 minutes, 5 hour. But yeah, it's really, really important to do things that feel good to you and that make you happy and that keep you in a positive mindset, because when you're in a really negative mindset, you're just gonna attract negative people, opportunities. And so you'll be like, oh, it's such a great day. Everything just seems to be working out and I'm in such a good mood. And it's like, it's not a coincidence. It's because law of attraction. It's because that's what you're attracting. That's the vibration you're in. You can only attract like what vibration you're in. So like if an artist is like saying they're broke all the time and they're like, oh, man, it's so hard to make money. Nobody pays me for my music, blah, blah, blah. Then they're going to keep having that reality like over and over and over, because that's what they're focused on. That's what their energy and mindset and everything is focused on. So it's so important to be positive. It's like when you guys are like, I can't believe this can get even worse. I was like, oh my God, it's like the worst mantra ever.
You're like, no, positive. Think positive.
Yeah. But it's not easy all the time. You know, it's not easy all the time.
Right.
And it's not even about like, you can't really go from like, I'm so angry to like, oh my God, life's so awesome. Like, you can't do that easily. So it's not really
Right.
about that. It's just about always trying to do your best to stay like in a positive vibration as much as you can and just like doing what you can to improve that state. So like when you're really aware of your triggers and like what makes you angry and you're also aware of like what things you can do that are almost like therapy, like listening to music or like going for a walk or like going to the gym or playing video games, I don't know. Whatever people do to like to feel good, right?
Mhm.
So it's so important to do that and to just like be really aware of that because it's easier to shift out of that when you're self-aware, when you're like, okay, like life is okay, and like, and also gratitude, like when you're angry or like sad, gratitude like really helps, and gratitude is a really big um thing with law of attraction. So like if you're it's hard to be angry when you're grateful, when you're like, oh man, like I'm so mad about getting failing some test or something, and it's like, yeah, but like I have a house, like I have clothes, I have food, I
Mm-hmm.
can walk, I can see, you know what I mean? Like knock on wood. But like all of these things. Um but yeah, it's really important. Gratitude's like really, really important. And feeling good's really important, and I go further about it in my program, but I hope that helps you guys and your audience and everything basically.
Nice. Yeah.
I feel like uplifted. My spirit's uplifted.
Yeah, like I always recommend, like one of the best tips I can give people is just to write what they're grateful for every day. Get a gratitude journal, get like a notebook and just like write 5 or 10 things you're grateful for every day. Also the morning is like the most momentum. So like if you're like really angry in the morning, it's gonna ruin your whole day.
Oh
So it's
yeah.
like really important to like focus on like meditating is really good, like just sitting in silence for 5 minutes. It's really hard, but it's really good for you. And just like trying not to let things get to you and just like focusing on gratitude and just like listening to positive podcasts or whatever. It's like it will make a whole difference, and then momentum's better like the whole day rather like than be angry and then come into like their whole day being like angry because you carried that anger, because every time you like go to sleep you lose momentum, and then it's like you're starting over every single day. So it's like really important to like create routines and create just like daily practices, all of that stuff.
Right.
Hmm.
So usually,
How do you not wake up angry?
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Usually, I wake up and I'm mad that I have to be up.
Oh my god.
Especially when I have to get up at 4 a.m. for work.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
But at least you have a job, right?
Yeah, that's usually what I'm like. At least I get money.
Yeah, no, but it's true. There's some people out there like on the street that don't even have jobs or
Yeah.
homes or whatever. So it's like you can always get angry about things, but then you have to put it in perspective. Like, is it a really big deal compared to all of these things? You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
probably not.
Yeah, usually I wake up and I'm like, I got to go to work, but at least I'm working inside and not outside.
Yeah.
Poor Grant.
Yeah.
And then I'm
So
like,
perspective.
oh, I don't have to work until like, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. I'm off at 2 p.m.
Another really great thing to do is vision boards. Have you heard of?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I love this. So I'm so excited. I love this stuff so much.
We're from Indiana, where you go to work every day, and you hate it,
And you drive by a cornfield,
and you stay mad.
and then you see a meth lab on fire.
The anger is what gets
you.
you through the winter.
It's true. Like yesterday, it was 51 degrees. Today, 21.
Stupid.
It's
That's
like
crazy.
it's like
It
just.
was so nice out today, and I'm in Philly, and it's so nice out today.
Is it really?
Yeah, it was beautiful. It's like, is this really like February? Are you sure it's not like May right now?
Yeah.
Like, this
was
is
like-
awesome. Can it be like this all the time?
Is this real life?
It was like -10 like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's awful.
The anger gets you through.
Yeah.
It really keeps you warm.
Not as warm as positivity.
I don't know.
No, but vision boards are really cool. You guys should make one for all around music. I almost said your thing wrong. It's really cool. Do you have Pinterest? It's kind of for girls. Maybe some guys don't know about Pinterest.
I mean, I know
Have you
about
used
it.
it?
I know about it, but I don't have it.
So on Pinterest, you can make a vision board, or you can just take like, I'll show you. So like this is my vision board. You can read it, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Ish. So like you put like all these things that you want in your life. So like for example, if you wanted like 100 listeners a week, you could put that. Like All Around Music podcast has 100 listeners a week, or is a YouTube partner, or is a Twitch partner if that's a thing. I don't know. But it's all about like writing out like your visions, like what you want to happen in your life, what careers you want, like what kind of money you want to make, what like everything, just like any aspects you can do it for. That's like another thing I teach in my program. We create vision boards for musicians. We have like a whole video tutorial on like how to create vision boards. So yeah, it's definitely something you guys should do.
So it's kind of like writing out your goals for the year or for
Yes.
a period of time.
Yes, but it's a tool. It's a tool to help you attract what you want. So it's all about manifesting. Manifesting means creating things into your life. It's like you think about, you have to like think like you're a magician. Like it's all about like creating things into your life, and you do that by being in the right vibration, by taking action, and like there's a lot of different ways. Like you can write, like you can script write about like what you want your life to be like. Like you could write, like for example, if you wanted like a raise at your job, you could write a letter saying, "Oh my God, I am so grateful for my new raise. It is so awesome. I am so excited. I'm so happy. This is so awesome. I'm feeling like this, and I'm gonna go buy this and blah blah blah." So it's like you're writing about your future, right?
Right.
You make vision boards and like write just like what you want to attract in your life. There's just like so many different like manifesting tools out there. It's crazy. But yeah, I love this stuff. That's why I create a whole entire program around it to help musicians, because so many of them are so stuck, and I hate that, and I really like helping them. And it's fun. It's fun empowering people and shifting people's lives. It's cool, you know. You see people happier and like more motivated, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And you need to be like that to be successful. Like you need to be motivated, you need to be inspired, you need to be empowered. Like it's harder if you're not to do anything.
Yeah, definitely.
It's good advice.
I got like super high breaks. I'm like, yes, manifesting. I love it.
So much energy.
I know, it fires me up. I should talk about it more often on live streams or something.
Yeah.
I don't do live streams a lot. But I should, just like you should sing.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I never forgot this conversation.
It was in the back of your mind the whole time, wasn't it?
You look like a musician, though, because you're wearing black, and I don't know. You just look like the stereotypical musician.
Yeah, I got the band T-shirt on.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's better than people like, hey, you look like Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
How did I think of that now?
I'm like, I don't see it. Like he has curly hair and like I have blonde hair.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably the glasses and the beard. That's what's
Probably it.
yeah.
If Seth Rogen like cut his hair and like dyed it blonde, I can see it a little bit.
Yeah. Dye it blonde, virtually the same person.
Just go stand in for him.
Yeah.
Show up at his sets, be like, yeah, I'm Seth Rogen. I just dyed my hair blonde and changed my voice, and
I am Seth Rogen. Just start doing it.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
You might be able to convince enough people.
Yeah. Yeah.
one thing I forgot to mention is that the reason law of attraction is a universal law is because it's like a spiritual thing. It's like divine. So it's like I strongly believe that everybody's birthright is manifesting and creation and love and all of this stuff, because we're all part of one source, energy, and they say God, universe, source. And that's why people are so powerful at manifesting. That's why we can create songs out of nowhere. That's why we can write poems. And that's why when you meditate and you become more in touch with that side of yourself and more in touch with your intuition and your soul and your angels and guides and whoever can help you, like you just become so much more successful. Like you just do. Like you get messages. You can ask for messages. I ask for messages, I ask for signs. Like if I want to know if I should work with someone, I'll ask for a sign. Like, angel, show me a sign, and I'll see like a license plate, or I'll see like an email or text. Or I know like once it was like a dating thing, and I was like, show me a sign if I'm meant to like go see them, and it texted me like I'm busy, I was like, no. So yeah, yeah, it's a spiritual thing. It definitely is, and that's why gratitude is so important. It's like when you realize like how much you have and you're grateful, and you just like meditate and like focus within what you really want and what you desire and what you want to do and your purpose. It all goes together. Musicians have such a huge purpose. Like they have so much impact and influence and ways to change the world, and people really listen to them, and they have a huge responsibility. People, they can really influence and impact like teenagers, and like just like people that other people, especially teenagers, like they look up to these artists.
Yeah,
So it's
absolutely.
important to like have some kind of positive message, or be with align yourself with friends that really you believe in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important to be authentic too, and spread your message. Musicians have like such a cool job. Like they can spread their message with whatever their truth is.
Yeah. And a lot of people interpret it different ways as well.
Absolutely. Definitely.
And we've talked to a lot of bands, and we've talked to them about lyrics and what we think they mean, and they're like, "Oh, really?" Because then they'd be like, "That's not what we meant." But everybody interprets lyrics differently, and they say as long as somebody can connect with it, that's all that matters to them.
I agree. Like when I make music, I just want people to feel something.
Yeah.
And that could be anything, because you could write a song about your ex-boyfriend and then someone could relate it to something completely different.
Yeah.
That's the really beautiful thing about music. Just like it's so universal, and it can help and heal and empower and just save lives. It's really powerful.
Yeah.
Musicians are they're like they have superpower.
Yeah. There's
Super.
bands that, they said people have reached out to them and they tell them, how much certain songs have helped them through so many things. And, if they're going through a rough time, an album or a song just helped them through that time.
Absolutely. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm angry music, especially Broadway music. I love Broadway music. I'm obsessed. People always ask me my favorite genre. It's always Broadway. They're like, what? Mean Girls the musical? What?
Wait, there's a musical?
Yeah. Mean Girls. It's so good. And it's like really, it's like a rock musical. It's like Rent.
Oh, nice.
It's not like Phantom of the Opera. It's like a rock musical. It's like piano and rock and power ballads and like intense, and it's really awesome.
Did you watch that live Rent thing that they did on Fox? Was that on Fox?
Oh, but I saw it on Facebook today.
Oh, did you?
They had like a clip of it. It looked really cool though. Did
Yeah.
you watch it?
I recorded it, but I haven't watched it yet. So I need to do that
Yeah.
because I like musicals. Like my favorite one is Phantom of the Opera.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Do you sing musical stuff?
Yeah, I like to in the car.
Cool. Broadway's awesome. I'm actually working on a musical too, but
Oh, really?
that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, it's gonna be really powerful for sure.
Well, we
But-
kind of went and saw one. It was like, yeah, I mean, it was Broadway. It was the Book of Mormon.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that show is amazing.
Yeah, it was
hilarious.
awesome. Yeah, because Josh Gad used to be on that tour for a long time, and that's how he kind of got, discovered, and now he's doing things like Frozen and all that stuff.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah, that is a great musical.
yeah. Oh yeah, because he was in Beauty and the Beast too, the live action.
No way.
Yeah.
Which one?
What are the two? What's the character that was after Bell in the beginning? What's his name?
No idea.
Just John?
Yeah. It was his like sidekick.
I know you're talking about, but I don't know the sidekick's name.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Disney trivia.
Disney trivia. I just use IMDb. What was his name? Of course, it's French.
Can't pronounce it.
I can't.
Where is it?
It's that one.
Josh Gad?
No, yeah, that's Josh
Oh,
Gad,
his
but the
character.
character name is French.
I was like, that's not okay.
LeFou?
LeFou or
LeFou?
LeFou or something like that.
Yes.
But it was Gaston's like accomplice sidekick.
Yes. I don't know how to say it.
It's like LeFou, LeFou,
LeFou maybe?
LeFou.
I have no idea. I don't know.
LeFou. LeFou.
That's a good movie. I want to see the Aladdin one.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm a big fan of Will Smith's Genie.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, it's a thing right now.
Yeah,
He looks weird.
yeah, he does. The CGI is not great.
He just looks weird.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a good job. I think he can do a good job at it.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
like Will Smith, but he just looks. They made him look weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like they made it. I don't. They made him look like really buff. It doesn't, and that doesn't look real. Like I don't think he's like that actual size. Because he's all.
Oh,
like,
I don't know.
you know, he's supposed
I
to
don't
be
know
like a
about
genie.
that, but he just. I don't
But if
know.
you look at him, it looks. I don't know. It looks weird.
I just always picture the genie as like more of a
Robin Williams.
well that, but
Mm.
not buff like
Right.
a pudgy dude. Like in the cartoon, he wasn't. He was more round.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird that he's like fit.
It's like, what are you doing in that lamp?
Yeah.
How much room is in there?
I don't know. I just more of a portly fella. I always pictured him as more of a Paul Blart type.
A Paul Blart type.
Oh man.
They should have just got Kevin James to do it.
Yes, Kevin James would have. I don't know. I think Will Smith's funnier
Yeah.
maybe than Kevin. I don't know. They're both pretty funny.
I was going to say they should do a movie together, but they already have. It's called Hitched.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Back on track. A little tangent.
I'm like, how long do these interviews go for?
We can let you go whenever.
5
Yeah.
hours. Oh my god. I still can't believe you guys talked to me for 5 hours. It's
We
crazy.
kind of more listened for 5 hours,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
On that one.
That's a lot of time.
But no, we can let you go. I don't really have any more questions. If Matt.
Are you sure?
I
No questions?
don't
I
think
feel
I have
like
any
we
more.
covered a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
We did.
But I don't think I have anything. Is there anything you want to say before you go?
Just to check me out on Instagram if you want to connect with me. I don't know if you want to put the links. Or
Yeah.
I should type them in the chat or how it should work.
Yeah, we can. I think we put your
Yeah.
websites in there. I don't know if we put the Instagram.
Yeah, put your websites in there. I didn't think of the Instagram.
Chat link. It says like new chat, so I guess I could just start it over because I like refreshed the page.
Oh,
Yeah,
getcha.
you can type them in there,
Yeah.
and it'll show. Yeah, it'll pop up in there.
Okay, I'm gonna write it. Instagram.com/music industry mastery. And then it's making me log in, but I don't have like a account.
Oh.
Oh, what was it?
Music industry mastery.
So
That's like the Instagram. And then
Yeah,
artist
there's-
plugin program. What?
Oh, he's typing it out here.
You said it was music industry?
And music industry.
Industry
master.
mastery.
Oh, music mastery?
Music Industry Mastery.
Oh, okay.
That's the Instagram.
Did I spell that right?
And
I
then
think so.
what? What'd you say?
There
I
we
think
go.
that's spelled right. Yeah. I don't know. Click on it.
Oh no, it's the wrong link. Oh no, that actually did not work. Why didn't that? Oh, that did work.
Wait,
Never mind. It did
that's it,
work.
isn't it? Okay.
Oh,
I was
you
gonna
are-
say that's it, isn't it?
Check that out. You're 5 followers away from 10,000.
There you go.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
Pretty soon it'll just say 10K.
The great thing about 10K is that you can then go
Well, here,
on
tell you what.
your stories and you can link things. So
Oh, is that when you can do that?
yeah,
I was wondering how you do that, and like I couldn't figure out how to do it because I see people put
You
those little
get
bubbles
10K.
up.
Use the-
that's so
So-
cool. That means I can put like this and link it in my story and
There
have
you
it
go.
linked, and people can watch this.
Yeah.
use the app.
Cool. And
We-
then I don't know if you put my website, but it's just www.danifelt.com. And then if they want to talk about or they want to learn more about my artist plugin program, my signature like online artist development academy, they go to www.artist. I'm not gonna spell artist. I'm just gonna say it.
Right. I just put the links in there.
Okay, thank you. Perfect. Yeah. And then if they want to email me, they can email me at danny@danifelt.com.
Danny@dannyfelt.com.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I would talk to you guys for hours. My voice is just tired. It's hard to figure it. Just like talk and talk and talk and talk.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But we definitely thank you for your time and coming
yeah,
on.
for sure.
Absolutely.
And thanks
and
for
I'll
all.
definitely send other musicians to you guys for sure.
Absolutely,
And
that'd be
let me know
awesome.
how to share this because I know I can share the link, but I don't know when it will be live, or when people can like stream it on Twitch because I don't really know much about Twitch. But
Usually I think usually a few minutes after we end the stream, it'll be up there.
Yeah, I think so.
And then,
Then we'll put it on YouTube.
yeah, we'll put it on YouTube. I'll upload it Saturday night.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll put it on my play. Like I'll create a playlist for interviews and put it on so
Sweet.
people can just constantly watch it.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
No,
Okay.
yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. This has been awesome, and I hope, I helped inspire you guys too.
You
and-
did.
I got all kinds of motivation now. It's killing me.
I don't know what you said.
I said all the motivation's killing me.
No, you was an awful mantra.
We're the worst, aren't we?
Yeah.
Remember, words have power. Every word they has power. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This has been amazing, and I'm definitely gonna send an email blast out and share this with everybody, and send you guys lots of musicians.
Sweet.
And yeah, it was great meeting you guys and talking, and I hope I inspired your audience.
Yeah. Stay in touch with us.
Yeah.
Keep us updated on what you're
Absolutely.
doing.
Welcome to come on anytime you want.
Yeah.
Woo! 5 more hours. Yeah, definitely. I will. Once I have my music stuff out, I definitely will.
Yes.
Awesome.
That'd be great.
Cool. Yay. Okay. Have a good night, guys.
You
and I'll
too.
share this as soon as it's on. Okay. Bye.
Alright,
Bye.
Cool.
Cool. So that was Dani Felt.
She's so motivational.
She is.
Goodness.
It kept making me think of that song, that Good Charlotte song, The Motivate Me. Ah, classic Good Charlotte.
Good Charlotte. I'll be right back. I got a bathroom.
Oh, okay. This is going to get weird, everybody.
Yeah, it is. Good luck. See ya.
Well, we got some stuff to read through. I can read through. Wait, why
Yeah.
did I say that twice?
Headlines there. See, you're already weird.
Yeah, see? I told you. Like, instantly, it's just weird. Luckily, when I did one interview by myself, there was people here in the studio, so I didn't really have to say anything. I could just let them do all the talking, and occasionally I could throw in like a, yeah. Oh, nice. Right on. So, we got the quick headlines. ICE apprehends 21 Savage, claims rapper is British and has overstayed visa. So, that sucks. Also, Aerosmith will receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I don't know why they haven't. I don't know if anybody watches American Pickers, but a while ago, they were going through doing their thing, and they found the old Aerosmith van, their touring van. And they actually called up Joe Perry, and they talked to him on the phone, and they actually connected him with one of the original guitarists. And he was actually just like a town over from where they were. He was in Manchester. So they were in New York, I think. Yeah, Manchester. So he drove over and verified that that was the actual van. He brought like photo pictures of them in the van, and like it still had all the original paint and everything. So they ended up buying the van, and I don't really know what happened after that. I lost interest. Jason Richardson, one of the best guitarists out there. Jason Richardson, formerly of Born of Osiris and Chelsea Grin, joins All That Remains. After All That Remains, guitarist Ollie Herbert passed away. The band has had an open vacancy for a replacement. Just before the European tour, the band recruited Jason Richardson as a temporary replacement. Now Richardson has been welcomed as a permanent member. So that's just an upgrade for them, because that dude's been in so many bands. Born of Osiris, they've been around for a while. I was just talking about, who Jason Richardson is?
No.
Well, he was in Born of Osiris on their first album.
Oh, okay.
So he joined All That Remains.
Nice.
And he's like one of the best metal guitarists out there. Probably the best metal guitarist, honestly.
The best.
Nirvana's manager releasing a book on the band and Kurt Cobain's life. So that'd be a pretty cool book to read.
Would it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. Set It Off album, Midnight, breaks 1 million streams in 48 hours, so.
That's pretty ridiculous.
That is pretty ridiculous.
Everybody was all ranting and raving about it. I checked it out. Not my thing. Not my thing.
All right.
Wasn't bad, just, not my thing.
Man, Johnny Cash themed bar opened and bar and restaurant opened in Nashville?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. It just says 2 open.
Oh, 2 open.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I was just there.
I was just there, and there was nothing. A lot of tour announcements. Polyphia announced U.S. tour with I the Mighty and Tides of Man.
Nice. Avatar announced North American tour dates.
Mm-hmm. We Came as Romans and Crown the Empire announced a co-headlining tour with support from Era and Shapes.
Nice. Billie Eilish announces summer tour dates.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, all right. Here's the rant that I wanted to do last week.
Give it to me.
So, I wanted to surprise Brooke.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get her tickets for Valentine's Day. Billie Eilish is like super like, she's like up and coming, like overnight, basically. Not
Okay.
overnight. She's been around, but like,
Mm-hmm.
she has a huge following, but hasn't toured yet.
Okay.
So this is like her first like tour. And she was coming to Chicago. She's doing 2 shows in Chicago at the Argonne Ballroom,
Okay.
which I was like, cool, sweet venue. I will drive to Chicago for Brooke, even though I do not like driving in Chicago.
Yeah.
It is the worst. It's a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I was like, I'm going to do this. So
Okay.
I get on, and they say tickets don't go on sale for like an hour. I was like, fine, I'll wait. Waited an hour, like to the dot.
Mm-hmm.
Waited. I'm like, boom, go in.
Sold out.
2,000 people ahead of you. You are now in a queue. I was like, what?
How are there people ahead of you?
Exactly. So
It's
I
the
waited.
Internet.
I know.
Why are there lines on the internet?
That's what I was saying. I was like, why is there a line? It's the internet. It should just be like instant, like boom, you click, you're in. Why is there a queue? So I'm waiting. I was like, I'm getting these tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it has like a tracker bar and like a person walking. I'm like, that's just a dick move. Like, why are you going to go through all that time to put that on there? But yet I have to wait in a queue. So I think I waited for like 20 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden it's like, you're next in line. I was like,
Cool.
I was like,
This fake line that I'm standing in.
I was like, it fucking sold out. I know it. Sure enough, sold out.
Wow.
And that was the 2 p.m. show. And I was like, well, there's one at 6 p.m. too. No, it was 7 p.m.
Sold out.
So I went to that one. Guess what? I was in another queue.
Why?
Yeah. that said there are 2,000 people ahead of you. I was like, this is some BS.
You know what it is? Scalpers.
Yes, that's exactly. I was like, it literally just went on sale and it sold out, like that.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah. So, and then the Hosier tickets went on sale, which I really wanted because that guy never tours.
Mm-hmm.
And like there wasn't even a queue; it just said sold out. Sold out.
If you get on that Ticketmaster's resale site, it's totally legit.
No, it's not.
I'm sure you can find some for
Not
twice the
legit at all. That doesn't even make any sense. We heard that there are ticket scalpers, so we made our own website.
for ticket scalpers to scalp tickets.
Fuck you.
We'll sell the scalpers the tickets so they can scalp them. We can
Yeah.
make money on both ends.
So yeah, these selling out tickets before they actually, basically they're selling out before they go on sale. So how's that possible? I hate you, Ticketmaster and Live Nation. I hate you.
Mm-hmm. There's got to be a way to like not do that.
Right. It also really makes me mad when you're like, oh, I'm going to buy parking. And they're like, we're out of parking. And then you go to the event and there's like nobody in the parking lot.
What they should do is sell them in waves of so many tickets at a time and not announce when they go on sale.
Right.
So that like people just naturally go to the website and look and see if there's some for
Yeah.
sale.
And if it's selling out, I don't think it's not naturally selling out, because if scalpers are buying these tickets and then nobody's buying these tickets, it's one person buying all these tickets, then the show's not like truly selling out.
No, they should like sell them like. They should either say like the ticket goes for sale. The tickets will be for sale after February 10th.
Right.
But not like they're not for sale like exactly at February 10th. They'll just be like they'll start posting tickets for sale.
Yeah. So like when you go to these
I don't
events,
know. Like some way of stopping people from bum rushing the fucking
right?
websites.
So like that's got to bum the artist out, because they're like, oh, my event sold out, and then you go to the show and it's not sold out. It's just because people bought multiple tickets.
There's got to be a way to like slow down that
Right.
from happening.
But the venue doesn't care, because they're like, oh,
yeah, the venue doesn't give a shit.
we sold all the tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's BS. It's unfair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's crap.
It's crap.
It's crap.
No, I don't know. There's got to be a way to stop that from
Right.
happening. Like, I don't know. I mean, do you put a limit on how many tickets one person can buy?
I think you should, because then they also offer like the 4-pack ticket deals. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah.
Where you can get like 4 tickets for $80.
Yeah. That's not unreasonable, though.
No,
to
but
buy-
you can just put as many of those packages in as you want and buy them.
Oh.
Just like tickets. How many
Yeah.
tickets you want? Let me get 48 tickets. Cool.
It's like, where do you draw the line?
Yeah, that'll be $5,000. Cool. I'll make double that by scalping them.
But then they said those people make like multiple accounts. Remember
Yeah.
that whole thing was like,
Okay, if you have multiple accounts, how are you doing all that at the same time?
I don't know, 5 computers, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
And they're like this.
You got 6 different web browsers opened up on your computer.
All right. I've got Chrome. I got Firefox. What else is there?
I don't know.
Use everything but Internet Explorer.
Yeah, that's pretty silly.
Yeah. I hate that. So anyways, Shinedown announced summer tour dates for Attention World Tour.
Evanescence announces U.S. spring tour dates.
Yeah. Pentatonics plot North American tour.
Al Green.
I know. I saw that. I was like, what?
It's the first tour in 7
Al
years.
Green, man. Michael McDonald and Shaka Khan plot co-headlining tour.
Wow.
Okay.
Prodigy plots first U.S. tour in 10 years.
Yeah. Brad Paisley sets 2019 summer tour dates.
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be a good show, I'm sure. Slash announces 2019 summer tour dates with Miles Kennedy and Conspirators. That'd
Check
be a good
this out.
show. Oh.
DMX sets tour celebrating 20th anniversary of It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Woo!
Oh, God. I think I went deaf. What a hub, what a hub, what a hub. I don't know if that's on that album, but
I don't know, but he better play it.
yeah.
Goddamn DMX.
Hot damn.
Tickets are probably already sold out.
Yeah, probably. Hope he does Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Passion Pit Plot Manor's 10th anniversary tour.
Chris Young announces Raised on Country tour.
Florence and the Machine 2019 High as Hope. Whew. North American tour. I'm tired.
Yeah. North America.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some music festival announcements. We Came as Romans and Crown the Empire added to the So What Music Festival. Already in the lineup include Beartooth of Mice and Men, Parkway Drive, Killswitch Engage, and more. Also, friends of the podcast and author or poet of Cardigan Records were invited to the lineup.
Nice.
Yeah, so shout out to them. Congrats.
Sweet. What is this bullshit? Fortnite hosts first ever live concert experience for players. Marking a new step for live music performances, Fortnite hosts its first concert at Pleasant Park Saturday. The catch here is that Pleasant Park isn't a new venue. The Epic Games Fortnite developers rented out. It's a location in the game's Battle Royale map. Players who logged in at 2 p.m. Eastern Time Saturday were given only one competitive game mode option, Showtime mode, which led to a virtual set by masked EDM heavyweight Marshmello. Wow. This is the latest of many events Fortnite holds to keep players involved. The concert comes fresh off a rocket launch to begin the fourth season of the popular shooter. The in-game teasing.
I hate this game.
In-game teasing of the concert went as far as alternating the game's apps. You know what I hate is why am I building or am I shooting?
Right. What do you want me to do? It's one or the other. I can't do both.
I just can't do it. And it's one player.
Right.
So I got one kid in the living room playing PlayStation, and now they made it to where they can play together. So the other kid's in my bedroom on the Xbox, and they're playing each other on Fortnite.
God, they cross-platformed it.
Yes. So now I got one in my bedroom, one in the living room. I got nowhere to go.
And it's just an arc of shouting.
I'm
back
going
and
to the
forth.
bar.
I'm going. What do I do? Well, pretty soon you can just go across the street.
Go to bed.
Yeah. Go to bed. I'll be back later.
Oh, Marshmello added Pleasant Park to his tour list, taking the immersion factor event further for fans and players. Katie Kelly, program owner at AltSpace VR, tells Wired that this concert served as a form of validation for companies like hers looking to provide immersive virtual reality experiences. This is fucking stupid. I was talking to a woman last week, and she said, my son is raving about how he can't be anywhere else on Saturday because he has to be at his first concert in Fortnite. Kelly says, people keep saying people watching that show, but if you ask those kids, they probably say I was there. No. No. I don't like it.
To be fair, it's a genius idea to do like a virtual reality concert
That's just...
inside a game. Like if you would if somebody would have told you that like 10 years ago, you would have like, what? How? It's a great idea. It's great marketing.
I just read your next. It just gets worse.
It does. So, Ja Rule teases plans for another Fire Festival attempt.
What a fucking asshole.
What an idiot. Ja Rule wants to stage another iconic music festival after his first attempt resulting in the Fire Festival disaster. Firefest has gotten a lot of buzz recently since Netflix and Hulu released documentaries about the event, which was advertised as the unparalleled best in music, cuisine, design, and hospitality on a private island in the Exumas. However, according to patrons, the experience was anything but luxurious and ended with a plethora of lawsuits. Fire Festival attendees arrived to inadequate basic necessities, including food, housing, and electricity, never mind the luxurious promises. Guests became stranded as they tried to evacuate the island due to an extreme lack of organization and infrastructure. Now, Ja Rule, who co-founded Firefest, wants to try it all over again, according to a recent interview with TMZ. He was first asked if he had seen the films about the festival. Quote, "I lived it, man. I ain't gotta watch it," Ja Rule said. "It was something that I really, really wanted to be special and amazing, and it just didn't turn out that way." Then he talked about his future plans, but keeping things very vague.
Just like Fire Festival.
Right. Quote, "In the midst of chaos, this opportunity, I'm working on a lot of new things," Ja Rule said. He called Firefest the most iconic festival that never was, adding that he plans to create an iconic music festival. Plans to create the iconic music festival. Fire Media, a booking company formed by the rapper and his tech partner Billy McFarland, created the event. Some of the headlining artists for Firefest included Blink-182, Good Music, and Major Lazer. Blink-182 canceled both their performances, but their name still gets tossed into the documentary as proof of the downfall. Yeah, if you haven't seen,
Yeah, they canceled. Didn't they cancel because it wasn't?
Yeah.
Because they figured out.
Yeah, they figured out what was going on, and they were like,
Well,
yeah.
they never got paid either. I
Yeah,
don't think.
nobody ever got paid. Yeah, if you haven't seen any of those documentaries, watch one of just watch at
They're
least
both
one of
good.
them. Yeah, they're both great. But God, what a disaster! Like from the get go, it was not going to work.
Do you think he's gonna do it? Try to do it in the same place? I hope he does.
The original location.
Yeah.
Try
Anywhere in the Bahamas.
No, I don't think he'll do it in the Bahamas.
I don't think he's allowed back in the Bahamas.
How? Yeah, how? You got kicked off 3 islands.
They got pretty mad about that. Nobody
Yeah.
got paid.
Nobody got paid.
Disgusting.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Fucking Ja Rule. Really let us down.
What was that song where he's like, "What's my motherfucking name?"
He's no DMX, I can tell you that.
No Dimmick.
That would have never flied. That would have never flown with DMX.
Get barked at.
He would have barked at everybody until it happened.
Arr, arr. So yeah, that's going to do it for us this week. But we will be back Monday.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. That'll be the rescheduled episode that...
Hopefully the internet works better on Monday.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Brent. But
Brent.
Yeah, we'll be back Monday. That's the rescheduled episode we had with Half the Animal. We had an internet outage, so we couldn't really do anything. So we'll see everyone again Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Take care. Thanks for hanging.